Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, welcome to another scent war. This is going to be fun, a lot of fun actually. What we've got here is, you'll have seen these featured in one of my previous videos. The new current summer fragrances from Janeiro, Agua Mystica, Flora Mystica and Danza Mystica. Each have a unique scent, as you'll already know. They're going to be competing against probably my favorite eau de toilette, which is CKin2u for him. I've had a lot of compliments about this. It's a really, really, really nice scent. Classic CK1, another, which is what I sometimes wear it, but this one I think stands out more. And this one is CKin2u for her. We're going to see how that fares against the other two, and indeed against these. After that, what I have here is 3 from Liberty. So we have these two here featured in the smelliest scents I had. I had a previous video where I got the worst possible smells. It was my stink off. You may, if you haven't, go and have a look at that, because I think it's, personally, I had a lot of fun doing it. It's really funny, and you'll love it as well. So we've got 2 that feature. This is the Sentinel. That was a really strong one. And this is Peony Pop. My wife can't stand this. It's really, really bad scent, which is surprising because it's Liberty. But there you are. But outside of these others, my favourite, it came a very close second to. It almost won. It's a really, really nice fragrance, Faces of Francis. This always, uh, it, basically it says it transports you to a volcanic island in the middle of the Mediterranean. And it does. I mean, it features a sense of burnt wood, um, bonfires on the beach. Uh, if you close your eyes and go with it, you could be in the middle of the Mediterranean. It's a lovely, lovely scent. Um, it really is. So I'm going to, what I'm going to do at the end is I'm just going to test the water again with these against the others. I think I know what the outcome will be, but um, let's find out. Let's find out. Anyway, so we're going to get straight into this. Um, so this first one is, you'll have seen these in the video, obviously. Sol de Janeiro, Danza Mystica, Samba into Twilight, with, we have notes of purple fig, warm vanilla, and sandalwood. That's what we're looking for. Incidentally, these 3 feature, along with, I think they brought out a new version of number 39 again, Sol de Janeiro. Those and many more, as well as the Bum Bum creams that you can get them in the sets. If you haven't been already, check out Sephora. They're all in there. I did a walkthrough of one of my videos. Check it out. It's in Liverpool City Centre. Check it out, because you'll see these featured in there. They're toward the back, as I recall. But check it out, because I think it's a really cool video, and I think you'll like it. So this one first, and we're going to put that up against CKin2u for him. This is my favorite CK Calvin Klein scent. It's typical Calvin Klein. You've got the the freshness with a touch of mint and fruity and lemon, all the goodness that goes into Calvin Klein, all the classic stuff. But this, for me, is the fresher. It's not potent. It's fresh. It's a fresh scent. It's a lovely scent. I've had loads of compliments about this. Um, if you haven't already smelt it, get some. It's such a nice fragrance. So here we go then. Dank and Mystique is by Soldier Janeiro. So we're looking for Purple Fig, Warm Vanilla, and Sandalwood against Calvin Klein. So here we go. So I've never actually had these two compete against each other. So we'll see. Right. That's a very that's the one I wear every day. It's a very very familiar fragrance. I love that one, and Dance and Mystico as well. Yeah, I mean together they go. They also go so well together. Believe it or not, they do. Um, CK into you for him. Um, I mean, to be honest, I think it's that sort of scent that you could put it against anything and it will come out on top. It's not an ugly scent. It's not a potent scent like. Do you remember Poison from years gone by? Oh, horrible, horrible scent. Um, this is fresh. It's it's typical Calvin Klein. It's so nice, and it actually goes so well with the Soldier Janeiro. I think because I mean this is a perfume mist, but Soldier Janeiro evokes um, sandy beaches of Brazil, obviously, the fire of Brazil, the passion, the seduction, but it's not overpowering. It's just a really nice scent. You could almost use it as a room fragrance as well. It's just a really really nice scent. Um, this is almost a draw, but it's not. I'm I'm going to go. Is it a biased decision? No, it's an honest decision. The honest decision is uh, uh, yeah. I'm going to go Calvin Klein. CKin2u for him. That's so far. I haven't found anything um, that's nicer uh, for men and women than at the moment than Calvin Klein on the market. For me, there's nothing nicer. Um, you have. Um, I mean, you could argue till the cows come home about other odor odor odors about other eau de toilettes um, being nicer. But what do you want? I mean, do you want to overpower people, uh, or do you want it to be subtle? Because even if you went to a nightclub, would you want it to be overpowering, really overpowering? Um, then again, people smoking. Do they smoke in nightclubs? I have no idea. The last time I went to a nightclub, I can't even remember. Um, 18. I'm 57 now, so that's the last time I went to a nightclub. Hated it as well. Absolutely hated it. Never again. Um, yeah, I'm going to go Calvin Klein on that one. So that's Dance and Mystica. A very, very close second. It was almost a draw, but there's got to be a winner and a loser. So, right. So we're going to go Soldier Janeiro, Flor Mystica. Now, Flor Mystica is very different. But it's feel the first kiss of sunlight. By that, it doesn't mean kiss with the mouth. The first kiss, it's the feeling that from the figuratively from the sun when it hits your face. You know, kissing the face like that. The sun kissing the face. That's what they're referring to. Um, Orange blossom, flamingo flower, and golden musk. So yeah, so the it's a play on words, if you will. Okay, so that's Flor Mystica, and that's going to go against classic CK1. Okay, now you have seen CK1 in other Scent Wars, but not against Soldier Janeiro. This is a first. I mean, I was also considering bringing a couple of my air fresheners into it, but I thought twice because um, it would it would interfere with the message I'm trying to put across here. That's a different message, so I'm not going to go there. The message, if you try and introduce too much scent, you then can't smell what you're trying to smell. I know that's the fun side of it, but to get the full appreciation of these, it's better just to narrow it down to these rather. You know, less is more, as a phrase, as the saying goes. Sometimes less is more, because then you need to smell them to make the judgment. And if you introduce the air fresheners along the way, it masks these scents, because some of them tend to just obliterate everything else, and also your nose is that sensitive sometimes to certain smells, and it gets to a point where you have a thing called smell blindness, where your nose can no longer distinguish between different scents. That's the point. There is, I mean, that's the fun side of it, where you don't know what you're smelling, you know, and you um, but that's a different sort of video. So this is a fun video, but it's a slightly more serious video, because I'm trying to put across to you the message of which is better. That's the reason I'm leaving out the air fresheners, because they would mask everything else. I don't want it to mask anything. I want to be able to smell these properly. So that's the reason for that. So classic CK1. So in here we're going to have the mint, the lemon, um, a, a, the smallest hint, I think, of the I think there's fig in it somewhere as well. Um, but it's the freshness, the lemon freshness in here, as well as the classic CK1. You all know what classic CK1 is like. So let's go. I hope you understood what I was talking about before, um, as far as not being able to smell with the nose after a while if you have too much scent. But that's for a fun video. I mean, they're all fun, but this is a slightly more serious one, if you will. So I want to tell you what I think. So here we go. Classic CK1 first. Now I know what classic CK1 smells like. It's a gorgeous scent. Always has been, always will be. Now this is where it gets interesting, because these two have never challenged each other before. Well, that's interesting. You know what? These two actually almost smell like together. I kid you not. These two almost smell like this. Faces of Francis. That's interesting. Really interesting. So you got CK1 Classic and Soldier De Niro Fleur Mystica together. They almost smell like Faces of Francis by Liberty. That's interesting, and to me, that's a winner. You know, they're lovely together. They really are. I've never sprayed them together before. So together, yeah, they're really nice. I would recommend both of those to get. You can make. Here's the irony in that you could make an air freshener out of these two together, and be transported. There we go, transported to this volcanic island in the middle of the Mediterranean. Why not? Why not? You know, it's funny. Right, so to pick a winner, so we're going to have to pick a winner. Right, this time I'm going to go for Flor Mystica. Um, this is classic CK1, but um, it's not modern. It's been around a while, so I'm going to go for I'm going to go for Flor Mystica as the winner there for me. I have a lot of affection for classic CK1, but Flor Mystica is really nice. Um, really comes across there. The I think it's the flamingo flower and the golden musk, but it's not overpowering. It's not overpowering. It's enough that you can smell it. I would say it's between subtle and it's somewhere between a subtle scent and a medium to strong, but it's not one that you're like poison. It's not one that would be offensive. It's one that is there. It lingers. It lingers around. It does its job. You get noticed, and I know that people have many compliments with these as well. I wonder if there's actually a unisex version of Soldier Janeiro. I don't believe I've ever heard of a unisex version. There may be. There may be. I've never seen or heard it though of it. Um, but the question is, would I would I actually wear this? I know it's a women's mist, but would I wear it? I don't know. The honest answer is I would probably not wear it, but I would like the smell of it all day, which is a different thing. So because my wife wears Soldier Janeiro, and I do love the scent of it. Um, I I don't know. Maybe they need to bring out a male version of it and see what happens. So I mean, do they have a male version? I've never seen one. But but they have a unisex version. I've only seen ever one for women, never any other. I suppose each to their own. If you like it, wear it. I suppose. Um, but at the moment, I'll just go with the fact that I like the smell of it. Because each person also has a different skin type, don't they? And it's not necessarily good for certain skin types. But it's a lovely scent, and that for me is the winner of that particular war. So we have one more, which is Agua Mystica. Now, come on out. So Agua Mystica, you basically take the plunge with neroli water, tangerine, and salty skin accord. I love that phrase, salty skin accord. We have an accord. Yeah, so this is supposed to remind you of the ocean. And that's going to go up against CK1. Sorry, CKin2u for her. So this is the female version of this one. So let's go against again. These have never been up against each other in one of my scent wars, so this is the first. Um, you know what? Just taking the lid off is a nice smell without even spraying it. Anyway, let's get on with this. So this is the women's version of what I wear. Yeah, I mean it's It's an interesting scent actually. It's um, okay. So there's a little bit more. It's classic CK1, but it's got a little bit more floral than mine. Mine's a more fruity, I think. Um, this is a subtle, more floral one, which makes sense because it's it's female. So that's that one. Let's just remind myself what Agua Mystica smells like. Yeah, I mean, you can smell if you close your eyes. What is it? You know, you're on you could be on a Brazilian beach in Rio de Janeiro. You know, it's got that it excites me. It enthralls me. It's you could be you could be you're swimming in the ocean. You can smell the ocean. You can smell it's the typical Brazilian, you know, passion. Um, dare I say, sex? Yeah, why not? Passion, sexy, hot, you know, stimulating. Um, it's it's all of those, but in a nice way. You know, wild. You know, you can imagine a party on the beach somewhere with a bonfire, that sort of thing. You know, yeah, the fire, the Brazilian fire comes across, the passion, you know, that sort of thing. It's a really really good scent. Does it beat CKin2u for her? Yeah, yeah, it does. I think. I mean, I had to think about that because CKin2u for her again is a really really nice scent, a really nice scent. I mean, all Calvin Kleins are, but I think at the moment, currently on the market, I think I think Soldier Janeiro um, is probably the number one scent for me at the moment on the market, as far as female scents are concerned. Because I've smelt a lot of female scents doing these scent wars, a lot of them. But at the moment, if I had to make a recommendation, I'd go with Soldier Janeiro. It, for me, it's the number one scent at the moment. Or if it's not the number one scent, it's right up there with the top two. But for me, that's the number one scent. Not just this one, but the whole range of Soldier Janeiro. That for me, it's the number one scent out there. And as I say, you can get it. Um, it's very prominent if you go into Sephora right now. Um, the one in Merseyside is a brand new store. Have a look at my video of the walkthrough, and you'll see there's a whole section amongst a lot of other very nice scents, I'm sure. But that's one that stands out, and you know it's very prominent as far as the scents are concerned. So that's that. Um, what I was going to do was just remind myself, just let the air clear a little bit. Just remind myself of how bad these were. So this was Peony Pop. I'm going to spray it away slightly from me because I remember it's. I'll spray it on the back of my hand. Just let it sit for a sec. That's bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's so bad. Oh dear. And that's Liberty is supposed to be, you know, supposed to be good. That's real. Oh dear, that's bad. Yeah, that's really bad. And the other one, I won't even tell you what's in that. It's just bad. And this is the other one. It's called Sentinel. This is again Liberty. Oh, God, that's that's not so bad, but it's bad enough that it repels me a bit. Oh yeah. Ah, no, 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 no. Stay well away from those two. Oh dear. For Liberty, that's nah. I mean, people might like it. I can't stand it. It's worse. It's almost as bad as that poison. Oh dear. Now, on the other hand, um, Faces of Francis. Just reminding myself of how nice this is. Right. Just going to clear, but that's real bad. So Faces of Francis. Um, yeah, that's much nicer. It's it's the it's the yeah, it's that trip again. You know, to the volcanic island in the middle of the Mediterranean. Makes everything better. Makes everything better. Ah, that's better. Oh dear. Yeah. So that for me is proof enough that Liberty had for me it had its day, um, but Faces of Francis is the nicest Liberty scent that I have smelt, and I've smelt hundreds. Um, yeah. So for me, that is a big no-no as far as if I wouldn't recommend buying those. Faces of Francis, yes, but the other two, no. Um, so for me, the overall winner for me is I think Soldier Janeiro. That's the overall winner. Um, they're all nice scents. I think this one outside number 39 was a nice scent as well. I think yeah, that's one of my favourites now. Dance to Mystica. That's right up there. If you go to my that's the scent all finished, folks. So I hope you enjoyed that because that was a lot of fun. If you go to my community area on you will see a couple of things that are coming up. Um, Tomorrow we're expecting um, it's either Glossy Box or Cult Beauty, one of the two, um, for a review. Um, yeah, that's going to be tomorrow. So if you're watching, whenever you're watching this, that will be on the where are we? We're on the second tomorrow, aren't we? Is it the third? So yeah, the 2nd of July. That's arriving. Then I'm gonna have a look at it. I think it's Glossy Box. Um, either Glossy Box will look fantastic, or is it look fantastic? One of the two is coming tomorrow via Royal Mail anyway, so we're going to do a review on that. Also, have a look. We're going to Chester Zoo on my wife's birthday. My wife turns 50 on the 3rd of July. Um, so if you wanted to send her a happy birthday message, I'm sure she'd be delighted to hear from anybody. Um, my wife's first name is Ruth. So yeah, please send her a message. Wish her a happy birthday because you only turned 50 once, and she'd love that. Um, so yeah, we're going to Chester on the actual day of her birthday to have a look at the zoo, and you're coming with us for the day. Have a look at all around there. There's all sorts of new stuff going on, which we're going to have a look at. There's a nice garden. Look at all the animals. It's going to be a fun day. We're going to take it. The weather's going to be nice. Hopefully, we're going to take a picnic. yeah, so it's going to be fun. And then we're doing another thing on a boat, but I can't tell you too much about that. Right, that'll do for this video. If you enjoyed yourself with me, that's what I'm here for, to make you happy and to make you smile and laugh. Good vibes. So please subscribe to the channel. Please spread the word about what I do. If you like this particular scent wall, please give it a thumbs up. And all that remains for me to say is thank you for watching, and stay tuned for lots more good vibes, scent wars, Star Wars, a lot more stuff to come, and home vlogs. In the meantime, be kind to each other. Kindness always replaces kindness, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now, folks.